Good Erev Shabbos to everybody. This week's parashah is Parashas Bereshis. Torah tells in the parashah that Hashem puts Adam Rishon in Gan Eden. V'ikach Hashem alikim es Adam. He takes Adam v'nichei beGan Eden and he places him in Gan Eden. La'avdo l'shamra. La'avdo l'shamra, to work it and to preserve it and to protect it. And Rashi says, what does it mean by Yikach? What does it mean to take Adam? Says Rashi, Vayikach means loicho b'dvarim noyim. He takes him with nice words. Upateo likonis. He's mefates. He seduces Adam Rishon to come inside of Gan Eden. And the question is, why do you have to be seduced to go into Gan Eden? Gan Eden is paradise. Gan Eden is everything you want. Why would somebody have to convince you to go to Gan Eden? I don't have to push you and work on you to eat something that's so delicious. It's so obviously good. Why does Hashem have to seduce Adam to go into Gan Eden? And the other question is that in Sheva Brachos we say the following. We say the bracha that Hashem should make you happy. Sameach t'samech re'em ahuvim ki samecha yitzircha beGan Eden mikedem. Just like they were in Gan Eden. How is the comparison, the marriage, to be like Gan Eden? What exactly is that? Gan Eden is something from a different planet. So how do you have happiness here like Gan Eden that was then? And the answer is the following, that the Satan's job, the Yetzer Hara's job, is to make us think that Gan Eden is not so exciting. Somehow, he makes us think that Gan Eden is something that we don't want to go to. And that's really, of course, our whole tachlis is to be able to enjoy Gan Eden, to be able to be together with Hashem. But the Satan's job is to make us think that Gan Eden is something not so exciting, not so delicious. And therefore, Hashem has to convince Adam, no, that it really is something so good. It's something that you really do want. And part of the Gan Eden, like Rashi, the pasuk says, La'avdu l'shamra. Says Chazal, what is La'avdu l'shamra? What does it mean to toil and to work the Gan Eden? La'avdu l'shamra means to do the mitzvahs. And Gan Eden is not necessarily a place that's just there. That it's a place that we create. La'avdu l'shamra. That through our mitzvahs, our positive mitzvahs is li'avda. And l'shamra is making sure that we don't, chas v'shalom, violate the loisas, the negative prohibitions. That's how we create the Gan Eden. La'avdu l'shamra. And therefore it takes a lot of work to make the Gan Eden. And therefore Adam doesn't really necessarily want to go to Gan Eden. He has to be convinced, to be mefatet, to be seduced. This is something that's really good for you. This is something that you want. Because it doesn't exist by itself. It's something that he has to create. And that we all need to create. That's what it means, la'avdu l'shamra. We have to create our own Gan Eden. Paradise is not something that's there. It's something that we create and we make our own Gan Eden. And that Gan Eden is not necessarily something in the next world. It's something that we create a life with Shechina. A life to be able to have enjoyment from Shechina is a life of la'avdu l'shamra. Is a life that we have to do the mitzvahs, protect ourselves from the loisas, and that itself creates a life together with Hashem. And that's the Birchas Nesuin. The Birchas Nesuin is Sameach t'samech re'em ahuvim, just like it was beGan Eden mikedem. It means a life that we create for ourselves, a life together with Hashem, by being oved, the mitzvahs assays, and being shomer from the los assays, and together we'll be able to have a beautiful Gan Eden. A good Shabbos to everybody.